These pre-activities provide a chance for students to search for the relevant information that they are interested in, which is effectively engaging. During the process, students can develop their search literacy and find some useful words and expressions. Students can do the tasks in their own pace, and this, of course, develops their ability of autonomous learning. Another point is that the classroom will be more communicative since students are well prepared. But the issue is that those students having no restraint may not do the tasks, which will influence the teaching procedure. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my class. Today, we are going to talk about travel. Travel, you all have traveled for many times, right? Travel sometimes can amuse people, can comfort people, and can entertain people. But at the same time, it may also means time consuming, money consuming, etc. Today, I'm going to provide you a free trip with my magic. Let's go. First, I must apologize because I have limited magic, so I have to divide you into two groups. You must go to different places. Group A, Group B, Group A, B, A, B, right? Okay, Group A, grab your phone, go to this place. You'll find where is Group A. Group B, you'll go to this place on the left hand. A, B, okay, 7 minutes. You can take some notes because you will have a discussion after the video. Okay, stop here. Now talk to each other in different group about what you have experienced during the video, okay?
I think the activity is great, with the advantage taking digital method to accomplish the teaching activity. The students are assigned to join the classroom topic by scanning the different QR code according to group division, which is great to arouse interest of students. By scanning the QR code, The students can watch different videos according to the division, which can promote the communication between students in information sharing from different videos, and also can save time. At the same time, the students' input and output capabilities and understanding skills were developed. This activity provides feedback based on the behaviors of students in the classroom and produce modified input. However, the video watching process maybe can be done at home or somewhere else before the activity, and the students can be offered with their teaching questions and discuss online before the activities, so that they will have the options to watch each video lecture as many times as required to be prepared for class. What's more, in order to avoid missing information, I think students in the activity should at least take notes of what's in their mind and what they hear from others. When students watch the video, we don't know what they are watching, and we don't know what notes they made. This should be displayed in the video to help us understand the purpose of the activity. And when they're discussing, they should exchange members, not always the same people.
Protect your skin. Yeah, protect your.
Okay, next time I will provide you another trip. This time I'm full of energy, so all of you can go to the same place. You have to deal with some tasks individually. Okay? Go through this. Scan this QR code. You have to do some tasks. Okay, go. Okay, I'll ask you some questions. Okay, which one city do you prefer in these three videos? Okay, Yang.
I really go to the Hong Kong because when I was a kid, I have been to Hong Kong with my parents, and they took me to many interesting places. And there are also another reason because each year of May, my favorite band will hold a concert in Hong Kong, so I really like Hong Kong.
Okay. Next, which city have you been? Talk about it. Okay, Zhang.
I've been in Hong Kong 3 years ago, and so in my memory, about Hong Kong, it's a very crowded and costly city, and people there are very busy for their work. But in this video, and it's yeah.
Okay.
要继续说吗？
Thank you. What have you learned from this video? Han?
So it tells about the hidden place in the city. So I think next time when I travel into somewhere, I would probably to ask some local people to ask them for some hidden place. I think these are quite funny and it's a lovely place. So that's what I learned.
Okay, good. Thank you. Next question. Have you made a travel plan before? Okay, Ren.
Yes, because if I travel plan, I think I will really get worried because travel is a very complicated thing. Sometimes I go to the internet and search for others' travel plan and just choose one that suits me best. Sometimes if I can't find one that I really like, I will just make my own plan.
Okay, that's a good idea. Search the travel plan on the internet.
This part of the task is a video quiz task that is a puzzle. First of all, this task can arouse students' interest not only in the content but also in technology. In the process of watching the video, students can get a lot of comprehensible inputs, thus improving their listening skills. These are good aspects. However, we can see from the video that one of the students skipped a question. Teachers should think about why students skip questions instead of answering them. Maybe teachers can change some comprehension questions into opinion questions, which relate to the students themselves. Maybe they are more willing to answer. At the same time, teachers can let students design these questions themselves. In this way, they will think more while watching the videos. As a result, students watch videos not only just answer the questions, but to really understand and reflect on the content of the videos, thereby improving their understanding of the language. Students think differently and design differently, which also gives them the opportunity to think independently and learn from each other.
Okay, next we are going to have a trip to Edinburgh next month with your friends. So you have to make a travel plan. It's important, right? Show your travel plans which you have found yesterday to others and discuss these two questions. Question 1. Share your stages of searching for travel plans. Question 2. Do they contain all you want? Do the travel plans contain all you want to play or you have to pay attention to? If not, what else do you want to add?
To Edinburgh.
Okay, now you can talk to each other. What you have searched, what you have got,
So we'll go there.
and how you get there.
Museum?
It could be a 4 days plan actually, I think.
And you said you'll be
National Scottish Show. I like that.
Show? What type of show?
This is only for day 1. I don't think that's possible.
Is it good for you?
No.
No, there's too much activities for only 1 day.
Second day.
It's the royal view. It used to be in the house of the royalists.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the castle. And then I found a very famous local restaurant. It's called the Lockfin, and it's famous of its seafood because Edinburgh is near to the sea.
Okay.
Yeah, so seafood are very good there. So that's what I got. How about you?
Okay, from that website it shows the route. It's a 2 day travel. It's a two travel, so it shows us the routes, some special drinks.
Yes.
It says it has a whiskey here.
Yeah,
Probably-
Scotland whiskey.
Alright, so probably it's quite famous here.
I'll ask you a question. What do you think is the most important in the lesson plan you have searched for? Okay, you.
Okay, although I think the food or some view sports is so important, but I think the transportation is more important for me because I don't want to waste so many time from one place to other place. Because my trip is just several days. The Edinburgh is so big. I must save my time to enjoy much in some place. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, now work in pairs. Make a travel plan to Edinburgh of your own. In this stage, the teacher checks the students' homework quite naturally, I think. Here's a point that one student didn't do the pre-activity, and she begins to search during the discussion. I think it can be allowed because it's a good way to make sure the teaching procedure can run well when a few students didn't do the pre-activity. And seeing her partner's good job will push her to do pre-activities next time if she doesn't want to be embarrassed again. I think a new travel plan as output is a good idea because there's an information gap between the original plan and the new plan, I mean the revised plan. And the videos can provide sufficient information which students may not notice before. However, it may become more engaging if students can choose their own destination, not just Edinburgh. Although the videos provide information, as a language lesson, there's no explicit language teaching. It's quite hard for the students to use the language in the video automatically, so the students can only develop the travel plan with their own expressions. It's a great waste for such good materials. It would be better for having an intake activity before this development activity. For example, encourage students to write down several useful expressions from videos and exchange ideas.
Okay, this video tries to show several things. Firstly, it shows digital video for learning and teaching, but how to integrate video with course activity, when to watch videos, what videos to watch, and what are different purposes of watching video. All of those require teachers to organize well. And secondly, it shows how to cultivate students' integrated skills. For example, Activity 1. This is a task that combines listening and speaking skills. While discussion, they can conduct self-noticing and self-reflection to see whether they could understand or express sentences and words in the video or not. And thirdly, it also demonstrates a text-based learning and teaching lesson. However, the shortcoming is that the teacher doesn't give more opportunity for students to report on the things they summarized. And also, there is less feedback. And finally, this is a classroom that's similar to Philip's classroom. The classroom is centered on students and content, and it emphasized the integration of online teaching and the traditional face-to-face classrooms to provide students with a comprehensive learning experience. During this class, students have a lot of opportunity to use their mobile phones for comprehensive input, But this class also requires students to have a high language level and self-control. Moreover, students have to complete pre-session tasks in strict accordance with teacher's requirements and follow the teacher's guidance during the classroom.